Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So today we're going to smoke a pork belly roast on the recteq. I'm gonna get the temp up to about 200 degrees. So we're gonna be able to pull it and we're gonna make some yummy little pulled pork belly sliders. These are gonna be amazing. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've got a 5.5 pound pork belly roast here. All we're gonna do is just take a little bit of olive oil. This is just gonna be a binder for our rub. I was looking through my rubs earlier this morning and I had a little bit more of the Killer Hogs rub left. This stuff is amazing, goes really good on pork. So we're not gonna go too crazy with this, but give it a nice coating. And then we are going to pick up outside at the recteq. All right, so I'm out here at the newly released recteq RT-1250. Got it preheated to 250 degrees. You can see this awesome new second rack here. I did a much larger cook. I'll have a link up above here now if you want to go check out that. I cooked a bunch of butts and ribs. So we're just gonna take this gorgeous looking pork belly and I'm gonna slide it up on this top rack. We're gonna get this lid shut and let it get hit with some smoke for at least a couple hours and we'll check on it then. All right, so it has been a little over 3 hours. I went ahead and let this roast get up to about 165. We'll go ahead and take a little look at it here. Gorgeous color. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. We're gonna get it wrapped, kind of speed up that cook time, let it braise in some foil for a while. All right, you can just see how gorgeous that color is. What I like to do with a lot of pork dishes that I cook is I'm just gonna put some honey on here. This is some local honey. Get a guy from I work with. It's amazing. And I'm keeping that food probe in there. I've got this double wrapped. So we're just gonna get this all wrapped up and get it back on the recteq. All right, here we go. Get that right back up there. And then I'm gonna let this keep cruising until it's just over 200 degrees and then it's gonna be time to pull. All right guys, here is our pork belly roast. I just pulled it out of the foil. Cook time in the foil ended up being a little over 3 hours. At one point, I actually bumped the temp up on the recteq to 275 just to speed the cook up a little bit. Normally, I would use my rubber barbecue gloves and just tear into this with my hands. However, I just recently threw those away because they were so nasty, so I need to get a new pair. So I just got a couple pairs of forks right here. And I'm just gonna start tearing into this. And you can see how this is just pulling apart. If I had those gloves, I'd be able to just shred straight into this. This is way too hot to touch with my bare hands right now. I'm just gonna keep on working on this with these forks like this. This is just shredding apart. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. And then we're gonna build out a pulled pork belly slider. All right. All right, so I'm in Florida, so I love to support different companies that make some amazing sauces in Florida. This is Hot Wachulas. It is their sweet peach barbecue sauce. This is unreal. Check out their website. It is, I believe it's hotwachulas.com. So they make a bunch of different stuff. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and go ahead and just sauce this up in the bowl. Give this a nice little pour. And this is gonna just be unreal with this pork belly. I'm gonna go a little more. Oh my gosh, wish you guys could smell this. We're just gonna mix it up like this. And we're gonna build ourselves out a little slider now. All right, so we're gonna keep this nice and simple. we're gonna go ahead and take some of our pulled pork belly. Got a couple little slider buns. There we go. And then, again, I like supporting local companies. A friend of mine makes this cowboy candy, which is some candied jalapeños. And this is my favorite thing to put on pulled pork. So naturally, this is going to go amazing with these pulled pork belly sliders. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let my favorite taste testers tell us what they think. All right, I have my 2 favorite taste testers here. Girls, why don't you go ahead and tear into these pork belly sliders and let us know what you think.
The peach barbecue sauce makes the pork belly taste really good.
It's delicious. It tastes like you're just eating a bacon sandwich.
All right, well, tell everyone bye and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Subscribe
To Stoked on Smoke.